Well, hello everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Now, Thiago is pretty much confirming everything that I think about Liverpool. He said it in a press conference for the Spanish national team that he has not told anyone that he's leaving, not the Spanish national team camp. He's actually talking about Bayern. Every year they put me in a different club. For me, my future is tomorrow's game against Ukraine, and there's nothing more to say. I neither care nor am I interested. Thiago's also been pulling out these little jabs, and I don't get it. It's very confusing. He said Munich is my home. I love Bayern. Nah, don't do this to me, man. Don't do this to me. You know what Liverpool are? Liverpool are that girl that you ask out, right? You know, this little Scouse girl. I don't think Scouse women, I don't know any or how they look, okay? So, but I do think they would do this if they were Liverpool, okay? This girl, you ask her out. And on the way, you pick her up, you're in the car, you're going to the restaurant, she's just constantly complaining about you. Mate, you've got no money, you're poor, you're broke, you don't have a nice car, you don't even have a car, you have to take a taxi to get me. That's what Liverpool remind me of, man. Because every day I'm hearing a Liverpool source. Thiago's too old, man. He's too old. Thiago, he's injury prone. Thiago doesn't fit Liverpool's philosophy. I don't get it. It's confusing. It's damn confusing. I'd love Thiago to not come out in a press conference and confuse me further. Because on one hand, I'm hearing Hansi Flick say Thiago doesn't know what he wants to do. Colin Rummenigge are pretty much saying Thiago doesn't know what he wants to do. And that the club that Thiago chooses has to come to Bayern with the money that Bayern requires. You see, Bayern aren't that club. We're not the club like Barcelona you can't go anywhere. Hostage situation. ISIS, gun to your head. You gotta stay hostage. We're not keeping him hostage. You know, we're not the free Thiago club. I better not see any of that in my comments. If I see that, somebody's getting smacked in the head. What do you mean free Thiago? He's not a hostage. He can leave if the club that wants him pays the money for him. I hate this free thing. Free Sancho, but we won't pay the money. Free Sancho. Shut up, man. Sancho a terrorist? Nah, get out. Nah, but seriously, I really want to understand what's going on in Thiago's head because he's confusing me. If he says he wants to leave, then look, absolutely fine with me. And there's people saying, well, what is he supposed to say? For me, what he's supposed to say, come out in a press conference and say, you know what? I love Bayern. Bayern's in my heart. But maybe it's time to move on or try something different. That would make me feel completely fine. But him saying I've not told anyone that I'm leaving, then what are you confusing me with? That just doesn't make any sense. Because you're literally saying you didn't say goodbye to anyone. I don't care if that's just media play or that's just wordplay. You don't do wordplay on one of the biggest sports organizations in the world with one of the biggest fan bases in the world. You don't do wordplay with Bayern fans because you actually have supporters that are watching you that want you to stay. And when you're playing to their emotion and then end up leaving, that's confusing to me. That's a little bit weird because you're pretty much telling the fans that, hey, I'm not leaving. I didn't tell anyone that I'm leaving, so there's a chance I could stay. And then it's the hope that kills, man. It's the hope that kills. So is Thiago hinting at a potential Bayern Munich stay? See, that's where I'm confused too, because I don't know. Is he hinting at it by saying he didn't tell anyone that he's leaving? Hansi Flick even said Thiago doesn't know. So you have all these close people to Bayern, to Thiago, who would his manager, who would know what he wants, pretty much saying Thiago doesn't even know what he wants to do. Maybe Thiago's still deciding. I don't know. This Liverpool, going to Liverpool thing came out of the dressing room. It didn't come out of Thiago's mouth. It didn't come out of Klopp's mouth. It didn't come out of a Liverpool player's mouth. I don't know. The saga is continuously weird. Imagine after all of this, Thiago signs a new contract and stays at Bayern Munich till 2023, like he was supposed to stay, and then he just doesn't leave. He retires at Bayern or ends his professional high top level footballing career at Bayern Munich. Imagines that's the case. I don't know. Imagines that's the case. My English today is turning into Scouse English. I don't get it. The Liverpool is rubbing off on me. Boom. Nah, it's confusing. The reason I put cold is because the rumors have been cold because of the international but even then, that doesn't make any sense. Van de Beek was in the international. No, he was with the Ajax camp, and then he went to the international camp. But between that, he joined Man United. Deals are still going on, so the international break thing isn't an excuse for this Thiago deal to postpone itself. If anything, it gives more time for the directors of Liverpool and Bayern to communicate more constantly without having to worry about match days and doing all these other things behind the scenes. And the workload is definitely lighter now. So now would be a perfect time for Liverpool to pay 30 million for Thiago, sign his contract, and then he can leave and go to Liverpool if he wants to go to Liverpool. But him saying he didn't say goodbye to anyone is telling me that there's a chance he could stay. But I don't get it. I don't get it. What do you mean you didn't tell goodbye? I don't get it. So Christian Falk came out and said not true to Thiago saying that's the dumbest thing ever. You're telling me Thiago's lying then? I'd love Thiago to stay just for the whole Build agenda against it. We know Build have an agenda. They give Thiago a 6 out of, it's the higher score is a 1, and they give him a 6, a 4, when he has a spotless game. It's weird. There's an agenda there, definitely. And Thiago strikes me as a very intelligent guy. He has very good opinions, not just about Bayern or just about himself or just about any. He has opinions that I think I agree with. When the DFB didn't close the games down, Thiago's tweet, he said, really, there are more important things than the DFB closed down the game. We didn't play Union Berlin. So he has his own opinion. He knows how to carry himself. He's a funny guy, he looks like. He gets along with all our players. I don't think there's ever been a dispute between Bayern and Thiago. Bayern have always taken care of this guy, and we love Thiago. He's God damn it. I wear the number 6 because of him. He's such a good player with my name on it. I don't wear anyone's name. But he's, Iron Robin's name. Except Robin. Okay. But seriously, he carries himself like a real just gentleman. He does that. But it's confusing. Why would he leave Bayern in the middle of us being the best team in the world and we have another huge chance at the Champions League? You know what? If anything, I said it on the live show this morning, and I did say it. A lot of people agreed with me, because I'm perfect. Perfect opinions. George knows ball. But Bayern didn't win the Champions League in front of fans. Liverpool didn't win the Premier League in front of fans. That's going to be more motivation for both these clubs to redo what they did again. I don't think we'll win another treble, by the way. There's people saying, reload the treble. I say it as a joke. But you know how hard it is to win the treble? You know how hard it was to stay competitive in 3 different competitions? What if we lose? What if we go to penalties and don't win versus, Werder Bremen like Dortmund did, lost 3-2? What if that happens? Things can happen. Coincidences occur. This is football. This is life. We're not going to win every single game, right? And we're not going to win another treble. You know how hard it is to win it? It's very hard to win a treble. For a player, you're going to have to be very focused every single 90 minutes. We can have a bad game. We can have another Mönchengladbach where we dominate the game, but they have 1 or 2 chances and they take those chances and a late minute pen. They can have those situations. So for me, it's weird. The saga's weirder. I hope Thiago stays. I want him to stay. I'd like him to stay. But it's not the end of the world if he leaves. It's not. And there's so many Liverpool fans that aren't even that sold on Thiago. And I don't get it. It'd be really hilarious if he stays. Because I have a lot of Liverpool fans to abuse. But yeah, it's not like if he doesn't stay and he leaves, Bayern are broken. Yes, he's an engine room. But you can always replace an engine room. You can just get a better engine. Or I'd want him to stay because of his personality too. He's Spanish, right? The only Spaniard in our team, if Javi Martinez leaves, well, he never really. Well, he actually was close to every. Thiago's, for me, he's more German than Spanish at this rate because he hangs out with Neuer very much, speaks English, speaks Italian, speaks Portuguese. Speaks, he is really the integrator. Well, Lucas Hernandez is there as the other Spaniard. Oh God, I can't speak today. Well, thank you everyone so much for watching. I think it's going to be an interesting next few weeks. The Bundesliga starts back up in less than 2 weeks. So, what, you're telling me that Thiago, who's leaving us, will be leaving us in the middle of the season? No, I don't think Liverpool or Bayern want that situation. Why would he go to United, by the way? There's United fans just going off in the corner like, he could come to... No, he's not. Get out. I'd rather have Thiago in Liverpool than United, because I know that PE teacher of yours who have him doing runs in training rather than tactical work, you know? Go on a run. Thiago misplaces a pass. Go on a run. You know, he'll be doing pacer tests instead of fitness. I don't get it, man. You have a PE teacher. Why would Thiago want to be coached by that guy? At least Klopp is a guy I like. I will be watching Liverpool more often because, you know, if Thiago went there, I just want to watch Thiago. But for me, I don't know. You know, there's 2 weeks left. The Bundesliga returns in less than 2 weeks. Our players get back to training. Yes, next week, right? They get back to training. They get tested. They go to small groups, and then they go to big groups. We open the Bundesliga on the 18th, Friday. If you're a Thiago, you don't want to move mid-season. You want time to integrate with your teammates in training and hone in the playing skills that you need. The October 5th deadline is just something that they put in place, FIFA, to make sure that, you know, the quarantine dates and all these things matched up. But when you're already in September and you're playing, you don't want to move. You know, you don't want to go from, that's just too much. I'm not taking that out. You know what? That's me naturally. I sneeze. What, am I not supposed to sneeze, you piece of craps? He got corona. Shut up. I mean, yesterday, I genuinely thought I had the virus. You know what? So, I'll explain the story. It was so funny last night. So, there was something burning, right? We were cooking something. And it was burning in the smoke. I don't know if it's just me, but whenever I get a headache. I got a headache. My eyes get... Because of the smoke. You know, when something's burning. I thought I had the virus. I thought something was wrong with me. And then I realized, oh, crap. There is something burning. And that's why I have a headache. And it looks like I have symptoms for it. I literally looked up symptoms. It's funny. But you know what? We'll see with this saga. We'll see. But thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia san mia and peace.